Live stream is brought to you by Pizza Rolls. All right. God, it's like, how long does the intro have to be? I mean, I know we said, as much as we played Control last season, we're just going to lock it back in for a best of three to do some metagame challenge runs. Even though I'm not like hurting for packs or anything, but it seems pretty fun. So a little bit new. I did try. I really did try split up in this deck, and I just did not like it. Every game, I just wanted a temporary lockdown instead of a split up. So I'm back on temporary lockdown, playing some overlords. A little bit, faster of a finisher, makes blockers. We don't have to completely rely on Jace. Also playing a couple Beza too, and we have two more in the sideboard. The only thing I'm really not sure about is I put Union of the Third Path in the sideboard. I don't think it's going to be that great, but there's still quite a bit of aggro going on right now. But I could definitely just see us cutting that. We'll see how it goes. But I don't think we need to talk too much more about the deck. And I guess we are going to try one other deck. I saw this Jun mid-range deck that looked pretty cool. So we might give this a go if when we get sick of blue-white control again. But let's just jump into the metagame challenge. It's actually been quite a while since I've done a metagame challenge. It's just like one and out. You lose a game and you get 500 gold. Sheesh. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday evening. This hand sucks. This hand sucks too, but I have a deduce, I guess. Put back one of the overlords. Thank you for the good luck. We're gonna need it. We'll play the plains. We can at least pretend like we have a smite. Alright, slow start from them, so that's good. That's a Screaming Nemesis. I think we just use the No More Lies on the Nemesis. Even though I would love to get this deduce down so I can hit my next land, I just, I can't do it right now, and I'll take 2 damage all day. That's fine. I'm more than happy to play a deduce. That's great. So there's a good chance they have a way to give these hexproof. I think my only options really, like, I think if I try to hold up the whale, there's pretty good chance they just ruin that plan with the rescue. So I think my options are just Beza or Overlord, make some blockers, but I think Beza just seems a little bit stronger. It's quite a bit of value. How many Monstrous Rage do you have in your hand? Is it 3? Oh, a Boros Charm. Wait, what did they give it? They gave it Double Strike. Okay. It's like I happened so fast. I couldn't see it. I almost feel like they're not playing Rescue and they're playing Burn. I mean, if I played this and then I'm not holding up the whale anymore, it's like, do we want to play around a Rescue or do we want to play around a Monstrous Rage plus a Monstrous Rage plus a burn spell? Will just kill me. So I think I have to play the whale, and of course I can draw a card too. Ugh. Why'd you have to have another Nemesis? Nemesis is like the one card I really don't want to see. They might have nothing. If it's a Monstrous Rage, I lose the game. I'm gonna risk it. It's not nothing. Well, should have Overlord there then. I mean, I have a lot of hate for this deck. And we're bringing it all in. I don't know if I want to cut all my 3 steps. I don't really want to cut all the Jace. Why did it switch the... Whatever. Actually, I'm going to cut all the Jace. I'm going to leave 1 in. Maybe Elspeth isn't that great. I mean, it makes 1/1 life linkers, but really the problem is the Nemesis. So I need to cut a couple cards still. Maybe Sunfall is pretty ambitious. I mean, I have 3 Day of Judgments and 4 temporary lockdowns. I do like having 1 Sunfall. All right, we'll cut it to deuce. One lander. No lander. This is gonna be a quick, quick one here, I guess. Put back Sunfall. Put back Overlord, I think. Well, that's pretty unfortunate. But maybe they don't have a Nemesis and we draw a temporary lockdown and then we're like right back in it. We are going to gain some life. That's for sure. Gotta have the moral support, Jace. That's right. I mean, if I get to a point where I'm like, you know, in control of the game, the Jace kind of seals the deal. I almost want to just third path before I play the land, because I don't have anything else, but we gotta at least put some fear into them. That's not good. Alright, well that's a lot of lands. What are the chances that they actually play this slick shot? Probably not very good. But I think I'm gonna just hope that they do. Oh wow, they did. Oh no, a forge. Well, we're dead then, because we drew lands. Once the forge is down, I don't really have a way to beat it. I guess I can put Authority of the Consoles in the sideboard. I was trying to avoid it, but... I mean, I feel like I'm not willing to budge on my... I'm not willing to budge on the temporary lockdowns. I'm really not. Because I don't like taking a bunch of damage from Heartfire heroes. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should just bring in Negate against that matchup. It's all about the mind game. I really just hate having Authority in the consoles with temporary lockdown in my deck. I do. Like, it doesn't really make sense to do that. Oh no, I don't want to spend gems. It doesn't really make sense to do that. Got plowed. That's a good match. That's like our matchup too. Although I did like have to mulligan to 5 on the second game. And they had the nuts. I have a lot of lands. Like, if I knew I was playing against control, I would probably keep that. Now I want it, since I drew a Jace. Okay. I think I'm going to keep this land. It's important to keep hitting land drops, I think. What are we playing against? Jace, I think maybe actually I can just get this Overlord going. Put some pressure on them. I think Jace would be a fine play too, but I think this is going to actually pressure them a lot more. A main deck Forge? I'm going to have to put 4 Authority of the Consoles in our deck if this keeps happening. Play a land in Beza so I can gain life and draw cards before I attack. Is the blue-white control deck gonna aggro out this deck? Maybe. They're going to draw a lot of cards. I'm not even going to block, because I don't want my Beza to die into, like, a monstrous rage. And I might just play this Jace, just to draw a card. Ooh, that's a 3 steps. That's actually good. I wish I had an extra mana. If I knew I was drawing 3 steps, I would have loved to play this for 3. That's an aggressive line. Like, I have a lethal attack. Like, do they... do they not have anything to kill a creature? Maybe they have, like, a one... they probably have a Get Lost, then, if they have the second... the other land, and they have a Get Lost. Still could be lethal, though. Depending on what is on top of our deck... Actually, no, sorry, it'd be 6. I mean, we're at 20. They're at 3. I have a counterspell. That's gonna do it, my friend. Alright, Erebras Forge and Caretaker's Talent deck. I can't believe we, like, aggroed them out. I mean, this... Why... They're playing Doubling Season. Okay. I was like, why are they playing green? I mean, it's basically like a mono-white deck with the Forge in a Doubling Season. Alright, well, I guess we'll bring in Authority of the Consoles. And actually, like, the temporary lockdowns seem really bad. Like, we didn't even see a 2-drop. I'm guessing they might have, like, the carrot cake or whatever. the make a token. I guess I could bring in another Get Lost. Negate. Change the equation will counter Erebras Forge. Maybe I don't need Sunfall. Maybe I don't need Whale. I really don't know what exactly is happening here. This is a weird deck. The old Boros tokens? I don't know. I've been out of the loop on Standard, so... I mean... I don't know if, like, taking out Sunfall is a mistake or not. Maybe I'll just leave one in. I guess we'll try this. Okay. 0 lands. 1 land. Feels bad. I mean, Smite was really bad last game. I wonder if I should just take the Smites out too. Maybe I should have bottomed that actually, because I probably need I probably needed a no more lies here because they're gonna have a forge, right? Or a talent. All right. Well, we'll play Authority of the Consoles, and I mean they do have Get Lost for Authority of the Consoles. It's not like a game-winning play or anything. That's an Elspeth. I mean, I guess we just go ahead and kill Elspeth here. I like... That's gonna really take over the game. Oh, I should have done it in their upkeep. That was a mistake, because then... If they play another token, they just get to draw more cards. Womp womp. Can leave the Sunfall out? Okay. Yeah, we'll take Sunfall out. Elspeth is a problem. I mean, I don't think we need... Elspeth Smite. Like, maybe we just bring in the 4th Jace and try to mill them out, because they're going to draw a ton of cards from the Caretaker's talent. Those are some big tokens. I guess I want to try to make it awkward for them to play a Sunfall. Like, I'll play the Overlord next turn, probably. Like, I don't think the 3 steps ahead is going to be worth holding up. Alright, well, now I have to have a untapped land to play it. There's the Forge. They brought in Temporary Lockdown. Yeah, Sunfall is just bad. I mean, I think we could probably concede this game. I mean, mulling to 5 didn't really help. Alright. I mean, they're just going to draw too many cards. The Forge gets pumped more. Smite seems pretty bad. I think give me the Jace. Maybe I'll bring in my own Elspeth. Like, Smite pretty much does nothing. I don't know, it's weird because I do feel like I need like a couple sweepers. We'll just run more Beza. Alright. Don't make me mulligan the 5, please. Okay. Need a land. I don't think Day of Judgment is that great, but maybe if they overwhelm me with some tokens, then maybe it'll be good. God damn it, Elgato! Why? Why won't it go away now? I changed the port and everything, and it's still giving me shit. Alright, this is what I want to draw, is No More Lies. I tell you what, if you're in the market for a camera, don't buy Elgato. It could possibly be how my PC is set up too. But it's been a real pain in the ass. I'm gonna play Beza because, well, you know, if they have anything other than a forge, just don't have a forge. If it's a forge, then it's the wrong play. But if I think they want to get a Caretaker's Talent down first. Okay, that's fine. That was pretty risky, honestly. Alright, we'll fix El Gato. I think maybe I should use No More Lies here while it's still good. They're hitting their land drops. I do have it 3 steps ahead. But at the same time, Change the Equation hits less things. So I think I talked myself into using Change the Equation. I think they have to get lost in their hands. In their hand. They do. Yeah, playing Beza basically gave them an opportunity to resolve a forge. I needed one more land. I think we can wait. Well, I mean, I wanted a land to pin this and hold up a 3 steps ahead. Tap land. Alright. Seems like they don't really have anything in their hand. Instant speed-wise. We love playing draw go, though, when I have a fountain port going off. Ooh, that's good. I'm guessing what's in their hand is probably like a couple Sunfalls, maybe. Two control decks staring at each other. I mean, they're... I guess you could kind of classify them as a control deck. Okay, that's... I don't care. That's fine. What was that? Oh, that's the doubling season. Okay. Doubling season is a little bit frightening. Let me read Elspeth again, because this is going to come down with 8. Turn all non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less. So they would get back the Forge. I think I just have to let doubling season resolve, though, because it's not really a big deal. Alright, maybe they have more soul partitions. They have Smite in their deck? For what, Anchorage? Uh-oh. Okay, so 11 cards in their graveyard. I mean, I think we probably just impend here, but I do think there's a pretty good chance they have a Sunfall. Yeah, I think that's fine.
No secret escapes my grasp.
One, two, three, four, 5. Attack with our fish. I guess they have Smites in their hand. That's pretty funny. They have Smite in their deck. I've never seen anybody bring in Smite against me. I'm thinking here, though, they probably Sunfall. No? Okay. Well, we'll make some more fish to make your Sunfall better. 31 cards in their library. Oh, they're gonna get milled. We're winning on multiple fronts. Yeah, it's fine.
Your victory is an illusion, nothing more.
There's Sunfall. I mean, I don't really have a way to answer the token other than, like, playing this other Overlord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next turn I could play the Overlord and still hold up at 3 steps ahead. I think I'm just gonna let that happen. Oh wait, they get 2 from doubling season. Oh no. It's fine. I forgot they were going to get 2 from the doubling season. But they're actually just dead. Yeah, double Jaces, GG's. They have 30 cards exactly. It's exactsies.
You cannot win. A more efficient solution must be found. Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory. I've already read your thoughts.
As long as we don't misclick something here, we should be good.
Nothing. Surrender every last thought to Phyrexia.
Alright, we're on the board. I actually left this camera on for a long time to see if I get it warmed up, you know, and then of course right when I start, it's like it just dies. All right. Toppers. I think my biggest fear is still like blue black decks. Blue black decks are problematic. It might be one. At least I haven't been duressed yet. Okay, Golgari. Huh. I guess they have a bunch of removal spells in their hand. But Fountain Port kind of forces them to take some action. And we'll see. Like, this is probably going to get cut down. And that's great. When they're using cut down on my fish. Yeah, the Kaido decks are bad for this for us. Okay. Well, I was gonna play the archive, but now we can counter draw if we want to. There's the cut down. Shieldred. Elgato, you're so shitty. You're such a piece of shit. Alright, that's an easy one. I'm gonna bring in Elspeth. I'm gonna bring in Get Lost. I'm gonna take out Beza. Temporary lockdown might be okay, but I think some number of temporary lockdowns is fine. I mean, change the equation isn't bad, but it could also do nothing. Like, it does hit some things. Like Dread Knight, Glissa. I might bring in the other Sunfall here. I mean, the biggest thing is the Unholy Annex. If they resolve an Unholy Annex and I don't have a Get Lost, like, that's the worst. And they're going to have we're going to get duressed here. So we have to count on getting duressed 2 or 3 times. Do 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 do. Mulligan. Man, this hand sucks, but I don't want to go to 5. I'm gonna just hope we can draw out of it. But this hand is it's no good. Well, 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 well. Look who we got here. Look at what we got here. Hey, you know, you wrote me that Storm Prayer a while back, Alea. Right? I was thinking it's time for another historic storm video pretty soon. If I kill the preacher and they like have an annex, I probably lose the game. 3 cards in their hand though. I'm gonna risk that they don't have it. And they attacked with the elf too, so they ripped 2 lands. Man, imagine having the smite that last turn for the elf. I'll smite a creature land. I'm happy about that. Alright, give me a land. That is not a land. Oh. Alright, Jace. Actually, let's just crack the coil. Okay. Thrun cannot be countered. And during their turn, it's indestructible. Can activate Sanctuary. Well, we actually drew pretty well, and they've drawn pretty bad. So there is that. They they haven't had an annex, so that's good. Yeah, it is time for some historic storm. Historic storm soon. Oh, guys, I have a funny story for you guys. After I think about this play. Because I am a little scared of like letting down 3 steps protection. It is a little scary to me. Alright, so when you guys were kids, did you ever like... Did you ever have like a hallway or like a doorway or something where you like, you know, you stick your arms and your hands out and then you like scale up the wall, you know? You pretend like you're Spider-Man or something. Like we used to have like this hallway that was like kind of narrow, so we'd like stick our hands out and like climb up the hallway and like touch the ceiling. So my son is my son is 6, and he was trying to do that, but his arms like aren't quite long enough. So I was like, well, hey, let me show you how to do that. And then as soon as my left foot, as soon as I put pressure on my left foot, it went right through the drywall. Like my foot just like made this massive hole, and like my leg is like sticking into the wall. You know, I was like, watch this, son. And then I just freaking make a giant hole in the wall. And he's like that? It's like, yeah, just like that. That's what I was trying to do. So now I have a big ass hole in my wall, and I'm learning how to fix drywall. So it works great when you're like a 40-pound kid or whatever, but when you're like a 190-pound adult, it doesn't work as well. But what I did is I gave it the landlord special. I think I'm yeah, now we have holes. He can get a grip on it. I put like this white piece of paper over it for now. And then I was gonna just, and then I put some tape on top of it. So my plan was to just like paint over it, and you might not, like if you paint over that, it's like the exact same color as the wall. It's a bad idea, I know. Oh, it can't be targeted. Yeah, that's problematic. Is it spells or abilities too? It's abilities too? Alright, maybe I should focus on this game a little bit. That sucks, man. I am at 7. I do have to be kind of careful here. I might lose this game. Wow, they're attacking me. Or attacking Jace, not me.
Retreat is the sensible action.
What do I still have access to? A Sunfall and a Day of Judgment, I think. How am I going to beat Thrun?
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's. We can improve upon your ideas.
I can't beat Thrun. I'm literally dead if they just attack me, though.
The knowledge we acquired is still
mean, I guess I could try to set up like a triple block. I need an overlord. I need an overlord now. Should I put like some text with like the current record on the screen? I don't know if that's a good idea. That's a land. Grace says a design like Thrun feels ridiculous when controls basically a tier 3 strategy. Yeah, I don't know. This is probably a removal, like they probably have removal spells in their hand, and like my whole plan to activate 2 Restless Anchorage and like block is probably not going to go very well. I feel like we're absolutely dominating them this game, and then we just fell apart somewhere. We fell apart with Thrun. There's no way this works. There is no way. No way. No way. No way! Oh, wait, no, it has indestructible on their turn. I can't kill it. All I can do is block damage. And just pray that I find a Sunfall? Alright, well, let's kill myself. Oh, I meant to click a fish. Okay. Well, Thrun is tough to beat, so I guess we'll bring back in Day of Judgment. I can't counter it. I'll bring in the 3rd Day of Judgment. I'm thinking I might cut more. Okay, they do have Dread Knight, but I don't even know if it's temporary lockdown is worth in this matchup. Maybe just better to bring in the 4th Jace. Okay. Thrun has so much text on it, I don't even know everything it does. Every time I read Thrun, it has like a new line of text. I need lands. Gotta counter Glissa. Ah, man, I need this, but it's not worth anything if I can't cast it. Dread Knight's annoying. They might just have another one, but... Alright. Hey, we drew a land, though. I haven't seen an Annex in their deck, so... I guess I might try to get aggressive here. I mean, this is a lot of damage. Just put him on a 2-turn clock. And then if I get to start attacking with these and I'm holding up 3 steps ahead, what are they going to do? I mean, sure, I'm sure they have like a cut down. They probably took cut downs out, wouldn't they? The only thing I'm considering is if they kill a creature, do I want like the extra 2 damage that Elspeth would give me? Maybe. Like if they kill one of the creatures, they're gonna get an 8. And then Elspeth would make it where if they don't have another removal spell, I could kill them next turn. I'm gonna keep it, why not? Okay. Okay. See? They had a removal spell. And now we have lethal because we left Elspeth on top. It's 12 damage. I mean, might as well just use a smite. Why not? GG's. Look at us thinking critically. Current record. Actually, I mean, current wins 2. Yeah, maybe I mean, Thrun was insane that game. Yeah, it's weird having Overlord in the control deck, honestly. Like we can really close the games out pretty quick. I kind of thought I was playing a control deck at first, but I guess not. You have Fairy. Of course they have Fairy. Alright, this is going to be a rough matchup, probably. I gotta let Fairy resolve because I don't know why, honestly. Here's Kaido. Yeah, this is 4 color. This is not red. I would love it if they played another slasher here and went down to 1 mana, and then I can Sunfall. Counterspell? Do you have a counterspell? Okay, it's not the worst. Play another 2-drop. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the green is for. It doesn't feel like a domain deck, just feels like a dimmer, I don't know, I guess Esper mid-rangey deck. I'm gonna play an Overlord, I guess. They might have another Fairy Mastermind. Okay, it is domain. You called it. Actually, this is kind of insane now. I'll take that. Aw. Overlord pile, yeah. There's Hauntwoods. It is Overlords. Sucks having to use a block on this. Like, I have a lot of damage in the air. But do I really want to go down? It's a 4. Kinda. I kinda do. Am I crazy for wanting to take this damage? Yeah, we can, because next turn we can just play Jace, or I can just play my Overlord, have more chump blockers. Taking the slasher hit is underrated? Alright, well, let's take it. Let's eat it. That's probably not going to be good. Actually, I really wanted to hit a land. I could play Jace on 3 and still hold up 3 steps. I could impend this Overlord. I guess if they have like 2 removal spells, I die if I did that. And I attacked with everything. How are you gonna tap me? I don't want to be tapped like that.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts. Organic minds easily quelled.
Again, I mean, it's like a 2-turn clock. Why did I put this on white? One, two, three. I should have countered the slasher. Probably should have countered the slasher.
Become subdued.
I think we're gonna be just fine though. Should be GG's. Unless they have like a sweeper. All right. Overlords. Get lost is good. I think Sunfall's probably pretty good. What the hell just happened? What are you made by Elgato? But they're playing Fairy Mastermind, which is strange. We didn't see any beanstalks. I think I'm going to bring in Negate here. I don't think I need Beza. Overlord seemed really good. It's like the mastermind. That's like what's throwing me off here. I mean, they have slashers, so we're going to leave in smite. I mean, temporary lockdown can probably just all come out. All we saw was fairy and I guess virtue loyalty and fairies, but I don't know if that's worth keeping in a bunch of temporary lockdowns. Maybe I just bring in a Jace too. Go down pretty low on lockdowns. Maybe even just cut all the lockdowns and bring in an Elspeth. I'm gonna try it. Let's try it. This hand is pretty risky, but I like to keep risky hands because I like to lose in style. Alright, well, if we don't hit lands, we can at least deduce. I might counter this. What the hell is DS? They're just trying to get aggro. I guess that's fine. We'll see if taking out temporary lockdown was a mistake. Maybe it was. Yeah, you got to do that on my turn. But right now, Day Judgment's getting better. We didn't see any counter magic, right? But they probably brought in negates. God, I wanna draw a card so bad. We didn't see Kaido either. If this isn't a land, if we don't hit an untapped land, it's pretty bad for us. But, I mean, we have Get Lost, and we can still, like, not take a shitload of damage. Damn it. Nice. Alright. I mean, this comes back, sure, but I still have a Sunfall, and I could, like, waste another spell on it if I really want to. Alright, I think I'm gonna counter spell check them here, see if they brought in counter magic. Counter unless I pay 2. Oh, they just have no more lives. Alright. Sure. I would rather them no more lies that than the Sunfall. I was kind of hoping they would play more into the Sunfall, though. Or I was hoping I would just draw a Smite. Yeah, I'm all about greed. Alright, well, let's see if we can find a Smite here. I don't know if I'm willing to not hold up a No More Lies here. Huh. Alright. I guess you have an Overlord or whatever. It's fine. I can't stop it. If an opponent casts a blue or black spell this turn, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card from among them and put it into your hand. Okay. It's pretty funny they put... I don't think you should crack tokens on Slasher because that counts, right? If it had no counters on it, well, now it has a counter on it. This is annoying. I'm gonna crack a clue. Maybe we get a Jace. Oh, okay. Well, there's the smite we've been looking for. Even now that smite doesn't kill this thing. I don't want them to get value from this. I mean, I can go Jace and then counter this spell, but the thing is they haven't played anything. I'm like, I feel like these 2 cards are something. Or like another No More Lies or some kind of counter spell. What? R.I.P. Elgato again. I'm gonna return my Elgato. The only thing I like about it is like it has like a green screen filter basically, and I don't have to use an actual green screen. Fine, let's play Draw Go. We'll play it. Damn it. Wait. They only have 1 green source now. It is time. All right, don't have a No More Lies? Don't have a 3rd No More Lies. Okay, there's just negate. All right. Fountain Port would have been good forever ago. Almost want to just mill him here. And I'm going to keep drawing cards. Oh, those were 3 great cards to put in the graveyard. Yeah, I'm so confused by this deck. I don't know. It's just kind of wild. This is some interesting tech, though. All right, 3 more permanents to the graveyard. I like that. I think Elgato is just, like, sucking too much power. I have a lot of shit plugged in my computer. That's my only guess. I don't really know why. I'm just gonna full send this thing. They're not playing, like, we haven't seen Beanstalk. I probably could have waited on Overlord, honestly, until I, like, sweep up this Overlord. Hey, it's another Sandstalker that they're just gonna, that's just gonna rot in their hand. Hold on, let's attack.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
Holding these in your hand is just not gonna do anything. That's really good draw. They're getting... Next time we do this, we're drawing 3.
Escapes my grasp.
They're like, okay, I guess we'll try to deal with Jace. Unfortunately for them, I have 2 smites in my hand. They put an Overlord in the graveyard. That's the sign of defeat, is when the Overlord goes to the graveyard when they have plenty of mana to cast it. I got bad news for this Sandstalker. They've seen enough. They have seen enough. Elgato. Never wants to work, oh. What do I get for 3 wins? I get my gold back in 3 packs. Okay. All right, curtain wins. 3. I've only had it for like a couple weeks. I don't know, not long. It's like the nicer Elgato. I thought it was like gonna be a nice little upgrade, you know? Because the old one I had was pretty crappy, pretty like really basic webcam. The Elgato, I do like all the software that comes with Elgato products, but I mean, if it's not gonna run right, then I think it's mostly a hardware issue, but I don't know how to resolve it. Yeah, it keeps wanting... Wait, I think, which one's the latest one? It keeps asking me to update my Windows, and I keep ignoring it, and then it errors out. Oh, they milled in twice. Can I get again? Can I get 4 cards? Nobody likes to go to 4. I'll keep a really bad 5 before I go to 4. Yeah, but Elgato's pretty cool. I mean, like, you know, we can put ourselves in interesting places. It's black, but I have like the chroma key on. Um, so it's actually like on a green screen, and then I just like have a chroma key on OBS. Well, it's been a little while since we've played red-white. That was like our first matchup. And we got smoked. I needed to smite. It's too late for smite now. If I don't use 3, I think I should use 3 steps here. Like next turn I could no moralize plus crack a clue, or like play a get lost. Hey, there's a smite. Yeah, it would be pretty good if it actually worked. I really probably just need to do some more research and try to figure out why. I also have like another problem with like the developer toolkit too. Like it keeps saying it's like doesn't exist. I have to like re-download it all the time, and then it works, and then I think I might just pass and see what they do. Like in response to the trigger, I can smite. I could kind of go either way on this no moralize though. It's kind of a crappy no moralize. Especially if they have a good follow-up, which they do. I would love to get rid of the challenger, but we're gonna I guess we'll play Beza next turn if I don't draw something else. And now we'll get blown out by Sheltered by Ghost. Like, can I get a temporary lockdown, please? There's the Sheltered. I would have liked to play it on the Eberhard Challenger. You get... I don't know. Seems like you get more card advantage. Alright, temporary lockdown ends this game. I said temporary lockdown can end the game. And you should give it to me.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways. The data requires scrutiny.
Any of my sweepers in the game. Just give me any sweeper. There's 7 sweepers in my deck. 1 Sunfall. That's unlucky. For us, not them. Yikes. Pretty unlucky, boys. Pretty unlucky. Like, just just needed to draw anything, you know? Just give me something. Yeah, I mean, it happens. I don't think they missed lethal. They had lethal that turn. They did mold a 5, which is crazy too. This hand just gets ran over. This is better. I don't want to get overwhelmed with higher claws when I don't have a sweeper. Again. Heartfire Hero? No. Okay. I can counter plus smite here. Put a counter on that thing. Put a counter on it. Thank you. Now if they monstrous rage. Yeah, I figured they had him rescue. Alright, 2 lands. But we do have a big Beza to block with. That will get eaten up by a Sheltered by Ghost. Come on, deck. Come on. Thank you. They Sheltered by Ghost Beza, then I get to play a temporary lockdown. Beza comes back, I get to gain 4 life, draw a card. If they go for that, I mean, they know I kept it on top. I guess now they have another Shardmaid's Rescue. I guess we'll make them use it. Or just another Monstrous Rage. Anything else? Man, it's like if I use this temporary lockdown, you know they have like more stuff to play next turn, but they're getting so much value out of this challenger, putting pump spells on it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try to use it. Or maybe it's just a couple Shard Mage Rescues in their hand. Hey, yep. I wonder if that was in their hand or they top decked it. They had to top deck that, right? Because they could have played that last turn. Hey, Fabian. My alchemy friend. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I'm about to get whooped in this game. So we were on a 3-win streak, which is pretty good. All right, no pump. Then I draw a Sunfall. All right, using Ultimanga's using the new emotes. I love it. That's not bad. I don't know if I'm crazy good. I'm a solid C+, that's for sure. I am a solid C+. I guess I shouldn't have played that land in case they drew another tap land, which I did. But I do appreciate the compliment. It's very nice. But I like to say I'm a solid C+. And that's good enough for me. We're working on B-. If I can get the B-. Not gonna block Nemesis. We haven't seen any burn spells, have we? I can probably draw... and just see what we're gonna get here. Like, I could get lost and potentially kill this. But it feels like they have a Shard Mage Rescue. Yeah, man, actually, like, playing the planes first actually is pretty bad. Because now we're playing this tapped, and when we have the Normalized, so that was, like, a small thing that ended up costing us. Yeah, we got some new alchemy stuff coming. Destroy evil. I like playing alchemy, even though a lot of people hate that format. I think it's fun. It's fun to brew in. I just got like incredibly burned out of it a few seasons ago. Thank you, Dak. We're still alive, baby. Yeah. Yeah. And I draw a card. The deck did it. The deck owed us that. It owed us that. It was... we deserved it. So they didn't play anything. And they're not playing lands. I'm attacking. I should have got in with Anchorage too, probably 7. Yeah, I don't. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. All right, maybe their last card is a Frenzy, or it's another Destroy Evil. Who knows? Oh, they're thinking about playing it. Oh no, they get their thing back. Well, I'm gonna kill it before they throw a pump spell on it, and then they get more card advantage. All right, opponent only has 4 lands, so they're due for some whiffs here. Playing planes was fine if they bolted their own nemesis before Beza triggers. You had not drawn a card. Okay, yeah, that's true. What's your favorite alchemy deck right now? I usually like whatever this one YouTuber, like, his name is like Hot Dog Water Jr., Hot Dog Water Senior. I usually like stuff he plays. But seriously though, favorite alchemy deck right now. It's probably the deck I just played with the Fountain Port Charmer. That card seems just absolutely busted. I know that guy, Huge Dong. Oh, Corn Dog, I need you to come look at this rash for me whenever you get a chance. I got a little rash that needs taken care of. And I know you'll know how to fix it. Favorite alchemy deck all time though, like, was when Lord of the Rings was still at alchemy. That's when alchemy was in its heyday. Alchemy felt like the most insane format. And probably Rusko is one of my favorite cards ever made. So that was a lot of fun for me, and I feel like I was able to top 250 several seasons with that deck. That was a lot of fun. I miss Rusko in Alchemy. I know a lot of people don't miss that card, but I know Hot Dog Water Senior does not like that card very much. Chat. My rash, I need some butt paste on that thing. My rash is from sweating too much in these Magic games. That's what it's from. I really don't have a rash. But if I did, I would definitely call Corn Dog. Alright, yeah, it's like, can we get a win condition, please, deck? You did bless us pretty nicely, but, it's over now. Yeah, I do have a rash. Alright, well that game was feeling like it was over. It really felt like it was over. They're playing Flowerfoot. We only saw we saw 2 Destroy Evils. 1 Screaming Nemesis, but there's probably 2 or 3. This will probably be our final run. I'm sleepy. I have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, double Witchstalker is kind of interesting. I mean, I do have 4 Bezas. I don't know if I want to change anything. Fucking Hot Dog Water Senior. How you like that, Hot Dog? I usually try to go offline when I make videos and stuff, because this one time I was live, where I can't remember if I was live or I was making a video, and somebody messaged me something very inappropriate. Something I wouldn't even want to say. Corn Dog, tell us what the worst thing in your life you've ever done. Oh god, I have 14 seconds. It's for the next Brawl video. No lands. This hand isn't the best, but if I can hit some lands, it's not too bad. Corndog here was literally streaming earlier, and like the second I join and say something in chat, the stream stops. It's probably like the worst I've ever felt in my life. Thing gives it haste too. I'm thinking about saving the Day of Judgment. And just being more annoying here. I mean, I don't get as much value from the Beza, obviously. I'm not going to gain life, but it's still like a big body they have to deal with. And I get to draw a card. I almost want to attack them. I almost want to attack them. Getting Hearthstone ads while watching MTG? That seems pretty targeted. How are the ads too? Like, YouTube like controls the ads during the stream. Is it like Twitch? Like, I feel like I can't even really watch Twitch anymore because it's just a bunch of ads. Am I playing too aggressive? Probably. Yeah, I am playing too aggressive. Let's get this win. How do we get this win? There goes Elgato. Like, max aggression is me attacking. Second main phase playing the whale. That means they have to leave a chump blocker back. Conservative play is attack and then board wipe. But they still have 3 cards in their hand. Kami says attack. Good night, corn dog. Sweet dreams. All right, yeah, I'm more with you. It's board wiping. That's a problem. I wish they played like a hired claw here too. That'd be really good. This thing's gonna grow. I'm out of cards though. And they are not. Alright, can I get the Sunfall? Can I get one top deck one time? One more time? Can I top deck one more time? Come on. Temporary lockdown. Rip. They have had the nuts. But if we just ripped of one of the Sunfalls there or another sweeper, we're good. Now the problem is if they have a monstrous rage, which I guess I could counter. Unless if I sack this token. Is there a reason why they didn't attack with this? I feel like I can't sack a token. Because they're going to have a monstrous rage and I'm going to die. It's kind of one of those things that's like, if I don't do it, I'm probably dead. Alright, I guess we'll just play scared. I mean, if they have monstrous rage, they would have just used it, right? Like, are they really playing around to change the equation? Yeah, they have drawn pretty well, and we have drawn pretty poorly, but we're somehow still in this game a little bit. But now they gave them trample. Why didn't they just give it trample double strike earlier? Alright, well, I don't think we can win now. I guess we can just see what the next card is. It was a land. Alright, well. What can you do? What can you do? We were knocked out by red-white both times. Like, the matchup we should just be dominating. 4 temporary lockdowns. At least we got our money back and a bunch of packs. We'll open them. Ooh, Mythic Wildcard. That's the best thing you can get. I didn't mean to skip through that one. Alright, guys. Well, we're going to end it on that. We had an okay run, I guess. 3 wins. And it's nothing special, but it's late for me. I would do more runs if we had more time, but I had to start late today. Yeah, it's alright. It's all good. We'll do some more. We'll do more live streams. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See y'all later. Have a good night.